What's happening, everyone? It's your boy here, Abdurrahim, back again with another great amazing tech video. Well, the video of today, it's all about the iPad Air 2019. This is a 10.5 inch, and I thought that I could share with you guys my impression and the review out of it. And yeah, that's what's up. For further info, let's get started. So here we have it. This is the iPad, and we're gonna just do some unboxing. We're gonna open and see what's inside, and we're gonna just start crushing this spec like whoa. So yeah, so we got the peel here. We can just peel it out here. As you can see how they just implemented it, very easy. And I think it's something which is so great for Apple, how they do it, because you know Apple, how they come out with the products, right? How they introduce the product is something which is so great. Now I think this kind of iPad, it's most interesting, but sometimes I hate the packaging, how they do it. I think they could just implement something we can pull out and it just comes out that way. I think it could be much better. Now, done opening it up. Now let me just keep this box aside. Now we have the iPad, we've been greeting with the iPad, but I don't want to just open it up yet. I just want to see what's inside. Now this is what inside. We got the lightning cable, which is lightning, which is here. The power dock or the power outlet out of it, which you can just connect it on the extension of the power socket, or where you gotta just charge your iPad. So I think they just designed it perfectly. As many years they just do it, they just do something which is quite impressive. As you can see, guys, it's just amazing. I think it's just amazing. It's just epic how they just implemented it. But sometimes I hate this type of switch, because you might be traveling and going to a certain city, and the extensions they're using, they're not supported by this. Then you need to go to the electronic shop and buy something which you can dock here. Yeah, that's what's up. Talking about this bad boy now, I think it's something which is so legitimate. It's quite different than the other old iPad. And then this one, this is the older one, and this is a newer one, 2019. You see there's quite difference there, just some minor changes, I guess. They just improved. But let me peel out the nylon so as you can just feel me how is it. So it feels brand new here, like wow. You see how it looks like? You can see the back how it is. And let me just get this one. Now, heads to heads, you can see what's the difference at the back. At the back, you can see this one has a black kind of back here. This one here, which they implemented here, there's a microphone chip, I guess, somewhere there. And this one, they just kept it like a narrow shape at this kind of side, whereby I think to my own kind of aspect, it sparks very well and it sparks decent. So this is how they implemented it, and I think to my own kind of aspect for the iPad, this is a good thing. So at the back is a little bit of change. You can see how they spotted it. You can see the older one, how they did it. It's just quite different here. The power button is up here, same as this one. No differences. The headphone jack, it's somewhere here, and this one somewhere here. There's no actually bigger difference. It's just some minor difference, I think Apple did from the new iPad Air. And yeah, that's just some slight things which they just wind up there. But you can notice something here. Let me share with you guys something. You see, on the older one, there is a silent button, which you usually just do this way. But new one, there's actually no silent button. That means everything right now, it's just on the software. You just play around with the software, and that's what's up. So there's no any button like this one, this button here. I hope you guys can see that. This one, there's not any button like this one anymore from the newer one. It's just some volume broker, and that's it. That's what they just wind up out there. It's on. But I want to show you another kind of stuff throughout the Pixel C and the iPad Air, how they dimension, how they look like. This is a Google Pixel C, and this is an iPad Air. You can see too they have slightly difference. The Pixel C, it's a little bit bigger when it comes to the size of the bezels, and it's quite different. Even the thickness, you can see the thickness, how they implemented it. The thickness is actually Pixel C bigger compared to iPad Air. It's a little bit slightly, which I really recommend on the iPad Air than the Pixel C of the Google. And I think that's just how they just do it, making it a little bit slimmer so as it can be worth it. Home screen section, as you can see guys, it's something which is so fluidy, it's something which is so amazing how they implemented it. There are a bunch of new stuffs. You can see how they implemented it in a great and amazing way. We can just hold up here, and can we hold up here? It gives us option. No, let us just go to settings side. Now on the settings side, this is how it looks like. I just selected the dark mode at the moment whereby I'm setting it up. Now let us just go to about and see some few stuffs. Now on the software version is the iOS 13, and it's a 64 GB of storage on this kind of iPad, which is something which is so great. And I think to my own kind of aspect for what they implemented throughout the iPad, it's just some new stuffs whereby they're just fluidy throughout what they implemented, and it's not such a big thing. You can see, you can select back to dark mode and light mode and dark mode. You can just select it out of it. So I think to my own kind of aspect for what iPad just threw it up, I think it's so legitimate. Let's check it out the camera side. Allow while using the app. Now on the camera side, this is how it sparks. I can't say it's too much legitimate inside here the room because it's a little bit noisy. You can spot it out very well, but it's noisy. If I take a picture and you just look at it, it reduces the noisy out of it. You can see how much noisy it's been reduced, but there's too much noisy. So let us see on the front camera how it is. Did they improve anything? Well, they kind of did it. It's something which is so legitimate on the front side of the camera, and it looks very good. Slightly not bad. So I can take myself a picture. Boom. Now if I see this picture, you can see how much we see our own self. It's a little bit not that much good, though they just try to push it because of the iPad, how much it is, you know what I'm saying. And now this is the gameplay of the iPad. This is Asphalt 9 playing. So it's such an amazing game for just testing it out, how much the gaming it plays. And we're gonna test out another game, which is something. So this is how the gameplay of Fortnite looks like. It's such an amazing thing playing on the iPad. You kind of enjoy everything. I won't share with you guys the gameplay because it might be longer, but I'm gonna show you just the brief how it is. It's such an amazing thing. It looks like you're playing on the PC. So my final thoughts about the iPad. I think the iPad Air, it's really amazing, and it's quite fluidy, and it gives you the results whenever you're using it. And I think to my own kind of aspect for the new Bionic chip they implemented on this iPad, and I think it's something which is so incredible, and they just really pushed it to a certain extent whereby it's so much thinner compared to all other kind of iPad how they just implemented from the back in the day. So I think they just went more slimmer and making it more sharper and more incredible for work extent. So I think to my own kind of aspect, for the scale of 10 to 0, I give this iPad 8. It's called 8 because of many reasons to why on the iPad section, not on the phone section, not on the tech section, but this is from the iPad section. I give it only 8 because it's just amazing throughout what they did. So thank you guys for watching. If you love this video today, make sure that you hit the thumbs up. And if you're new here, my name is Abdurrahim13. Consider subscribing here to your homeboy here. I'll really appreciate on that. And last but not least, I'm going to check you guys on the next one. As always, stay sharp and creative, and peace.